Hey everyone, I'm always on the lookout for home gym gear that doesn't take up half my living room, and today I'm checking out the SyLaBy rowing machine. If you've been curious whether this thing is actually worth bringing into your space, stick around, I'll walk you through what it does well and where it might fall short. I've had the chance to put this rowing machine through its paces, and I'm excited to share my thoughts with you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've tried to cover everything you'd want to know, but if you're eager to learn more, be sure to head on over. First off, the resistance is water-based, which gives you that smooth, rowing on a lake feel without the splashing. You adjust it by turning a little knob, so if you're just starting out, you can dial it down, and when you're ready to push harder, you crank it up. The water tank is quiet too, no loud metal clanking like some machines I've tried. I set this up in my apartment hallway, and my downstairs neighbor didn't even text me to complain. That's a major win, especially if you're a morning person like me and don't want to disturb anyone. Another nice touch is the foldable design. After my workout, I can lift the seat, fold the frame almost flat, and roll it against the wall. It's not as compact as a folding bike, but it's way better than leaving a giant footprint in the middle of the room. My partner actually thanked me for not turning the living room into a permanent gym. We've got a small place, so it's essential to have gear that can adapt to our space. Plus, it's just really convenient to be able to tuck it away when I'm not using it. The smart part is pretty basic but useful. It pairs with a free app that tracks strokes per minute, distance, and calories. You can set goals, compete in challenges, and even share your results if you're into that. I mostly use it to see how my pace improves over time, and the numbers feel accurate compared to my old mechanical meter. It's also pretty satisfying to watch your progress over the weeks and see how far you've come. I've found that having some friendly competition with myself has been a great motivator to get on the machine and push myself a bit harder. Build-wise, it's mostly steel with a wooden seat and a plastic water tank. Everything feels sturdy enough for daily use, and the paint hasn't chipped after a few weeks of rowing. The pattern is a simple wood grain look that blends in with most home decor, so it doesn't scream gym equipment every time you walk by. I've been using it pretty regularly, and it still looks like new. The materials they've used seem to be high quality, and I'm confident it'll last for a long time. I've been using it for about a month now, and the biggest surprise was how much I actually enjoy it. I used to dread rowing because the machines at the gym were either too loud or too jerky. This one glides like the real thing, and the water resistance makes it feel more natural than the air or magnetic machines I've tried. I've also noticed my back feels better since the seat is ergonomic and the motion is fluid. As someone who spends a lot of time sitting at a desk, it's been great to find a workout that doesn't put extra strain on my spine. One small downside is the assembly. The instructions are okay, but you'll need a helper and a few tools. I followed the video guide on YouTube instead of the paper manual, and it went faster. If you're not super handy, you might want to consider enlisting some help or looking for an assembly service in your area. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely something to be aware of before you buy. Another thing to keep in mind is the footprint when it's unfolded. It's about the same length as a tall guy's stride, so you need a clear stretch of floor. If your hallway is narrow, you might have to park it in the living room anyway. That being said, the compact design when it's folded makes up for it, in my opinion. You just need to be mindful of where you place it and make sure you've got enough room to move around comfortably. In terms of maintenance, I've found it to be pretty low maintenance. Overall, if you want a rowing machine that feels like the real deal, folds away neatly, and won't wake up the whole building, this SyLaBy model is a solid pick. It's not the cheapest option out there, but the water resistance and smart tracking make it worth the price for serious home rowers. I've been really happy with my purchase, and I think you will be too. If you're looking for a high-quality rowing machine that'll provide you with a great workout and fit into your home, this is definitely worth considering. Link is below if you want to take a closer look.